Evening now, Farm Graham. How you doing, chaps? Yeah, it's been miserable here too. I've not been out. My day off, so all good. So, Tirpitz. Well, start with submarine. Ha! Look at that. Kursk. 350 Scout. That was what was sent to me by my pal Ron for a live broadcast at some point or another. Once I get this ship finished, and once I've done the other live broadcast stuff that came from Apple and Ross Medlock. So back to the old Dazzle camo. We're doing well. That's that side. And then there's that side there. They're all good. We've got to work on the superstructure now. On these bits here. So I need to spray all this like the dark grey. And I'll probably do that one as well. Try and work out what goes where quickly before I start. And I'll do the whole section at once. Remembering what goes where. And that goes on there like that. And that bit will go on there for sure. That'll be there. It goes on there. Like that, yeah. Just trying to figure out what goes where. That goes there. I think that goes on there. Like that. I think it's about right. And that'll go on the top. So, in that theory, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. So it's this bit here I want to concentrate on. Sorted. Submarine, good for a bottom down diorama. As she sunk. Yeah. Obviously, the I've not done a submarine, hence why he sent me a submarine for the fun of it. Oh, and there's Ron, talk of the devil. Evening Fred looks straight when you start the first submarine. Yeah. There'll be a few things I'll need to get my head around. Mainly things like the tonal black, getting the different tones of black right. And then obviously I'll probably use some of the ship weathering stuff that I've got for this build when I build it, when I finish it. So, all good fun, so they say. Kind of looking forward to it. Kind of being the operative word. So I'm just whooping some mask in here. But protect that steel. There goes my phone already. Hey Chris, how you doing? Right, so I'm going to turn the volume off on my phone. Well, I'm going to just put it on Do Not Disturb. There you go. Otherwise, my silly phone won't shut up and you'll all hear that all the time instead. Which I don't think you'd want to hear my phone. It goes on constantly. Good stuff. So I'm just whipping some of this tape down on this deck. So we're ready to spray the side bits. Now, like that. So we've got the side bits there. But we've also got this lip here that will need to be done in grey. So what I'm going to do is, because it's a curve, I'm going to use the old curvy tape. But I'm going to break it into 2 bits. Try and get that to follow that contour there. On the inside. Like so. I'm just going to work that down with a pair of tweezers. Like that. Just means I can spray them edges. Not worry too much about it. So this is where it starts to get all fiddly and, dare I say it, annoying, because you're trying to get all this crazy edges masked up for the sake of airbrushing. It's a bit of a pest. But it'll be worth it. I'm just whipping that round. This gun barrel bit. One more little bit. Wonder how much tape was used when painters painted the real size Tirpitz. Yeah, I wonder if maybe a bit like the aircraft, I wonder if maybe they just used brooms and mops and whatever and just painted it. I don't know. To be honest, I haven't really thought about that. I think the Germans were quite particular though, wasn't they? You know, all their hardline camo schemes and that, they seem to be quite meticulous with the detail and getting it right. So maybe they did use some sort of masking, I don't know. So, excuse me. So there's my edges all the way around, you know, protected, but also on the top there, so I can get that little back edge and a little edge on there. What I'm going to do in the centre there, I'm just going to whip a little bit of blue tack in there. It just makes life a little easier than putting a circle in there. Excuse me. Got a dry throat today.
I've got your light.
Actually, I'm just wondering.
Belly. Do you know you're not making?
I might have a circle mask that from Orly. Might have some circles left over. Yeah, I have left Orly masks and I've got some circles there, so I'll just use one of them. That'll make life a little simpler. Orly is a great company. I think it's Swiss, I think, if I remember rightly. Known him for many years. Orly Chi, I think it is, CH, something like that. When I done my Bentley blower years ago, it was them that created me my mask set, so I didn't use any decals. Great guy, Luigi. There's links on my Modelers United decal spares group. He posts on there quite often, so if you want to check them out, they've got some handy stuff. There you go. So he popped a little green circle in there. Sorted. Comes in handy. So that's that bit. Now I've got to kind of mess about with this bit here. I get a few of them masked up. Then we can just spray all at once. Not too much messing around then. This is where it gets fiddly, where you've got in there to try and mask up. Gets a bit annoying. Just try and get that in there. I've got my grandkids here, so it's our daughter's birthday, so she's away somewhere. But all good. Get that down in there. Like that. Just half protect it. Like that. Not very exciting, this bit, to be honest. But once I've got the grey on, we'll be able to straight away start doing it. Within 5 minutes or so, we'll be able to start doing the dazzle on it. So a little bit of time masking is worth it. Like that. Put it on there. Put it on there. Ah, see, I knew that was going to happen. Just need to put that little bit back in. Bloody pulled it off. Super. Now, Fred, why? No. Now you know why fella stick to Games Workshop kits. No, in saying that, I did receive a starter kit from Infinity, so I have something new to play with and paint. Oh, cool. I have the wonderful Ron to blame for all this, really. Mainly because he sent me it, and you'll get your commands as well, Apple, when the time comes. Obviously, when I start that tanky thing from Warhammer or whatever it is. Right, so we've got 2 bits ready to go there. Oh man, it's just a nightmare. Look at it. Oh dear, dear, dear. See what circles we've got, if they're big enough. They're too big. Slightly smaller ones there. Still too big. That one might do it. That's too small. Try the next one up. There we go. It's in there nice. That's one. That's the second one. Like that. Hi Fred, not seen you for a while. Hope you're keeping well. Cheers, Richard. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks, pal. Yeah, all good. Just mainly busy with work, mate, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm okay. All good. Can't grumble. At least I got a job, I suppose, and pays the bills, so it's what it is. Oh, you've got this silly little bit right here, like that. I'm just going to protect that there. Nearly ready. Start spraying all this shortly. It's a Land Raider Crusader belonging to the Death Kill team. Ah, right, is that what it is? It's with my other kits, and it's in order because people keep sending me kits for this, for the live, because they love to watch me suffer things like what I'm doing at the moment. And so they're put in order as they come. So once this one's done, obviously I go on to the one Ross sent, and then so on, then your one, Apple, and then back to the submarine that Ron sent, and so on. So I keep them all in order, and they will all get built live, obviously, because that's what you sent them for. Because you all seem to be twisted and love to watch me fight with all this, with challenges. Must admit, I'll be honest, it's been quite fun, because doing the tank and everything else, you know, these are subjects that I wouldn't normally do at all. So you see, like when you're building aircraft all the time, it tends to be, there's no challenge in it, if you know what I'm saying, because you kind of know what you're doing every single time, and it's the same kind of routine on every build. Obviously different subjects, but pretty much it's the same principle on everything you do. So to have the tank and now the Tirpitz, and then that land cruiser thingamajig raider, and then the submarine and that, it's different. So it gets your brain thinking in a completely different way to your usual way, which in a way is good. So you just have to think a little bit more. Whereas if I'm building a Spitfire, you know, I could pretty much build a Spitfire with my eyes shut, you know, or eyes shut, because I've built that many of them. They're all the same. But when you get stuff like this sent to you, it's completely different. Probably have to get your thinking cap on. Right. Now I'm quite happy with that like that. Got two little bits in there in the back corner, and then I'll show you it. It's a bit fiddly in here because it's half curved and stuff. See, if I could go back in time, I'd say, oi, Mr. Whoever it is that designed these, do you want to stop making curves? Because model builders in the future will struggle with it. Same with the Whitworth Whitley aircraft. I'd say, oi, stop making little tiny windows. Little thin ones. Right, so we've got, I don't know how well you can see that, but right in there it goes underneath, you see. So I had to go all the way around underneath there. So I've just got this little bit here quickly, and then we'll start spraying. I don't know we're getting that. Ah. I don't know where everyone is today. Can't be enjoying the good weather because there ain't no good weather at the minute. Nearly trying to spray. I want to make sure this is masked right, because obviously I'm going to be doing the dazzle on it as well before I lift all these deck bits off. So hi Muse, how are you? Hope you're keeping well. Right, 2 more little bits. I keep saying that. That was some carry on with Facebook, by the way, the other day. I was lucky because I got Twitter and all that, so I managed to keep on social media one way or another. Just a little bit in there. That'll do neat. Because it's all going to get weathered and whatnot anyway. You can see that in there. Down the sides there. There you go. I'm going to leave that top one for now because it's a pain and I want to get spraying. So, I'm sure it was this one. Yeah. Extra dark sea grey. Was most of the net worldwide. Yeah, well, WhatsApp was all belly up too, wasn't it? And that's how I talked to the missus to come and pick me up from work. So I ended up having to do it the old-fashioned way, text message. Otherwise, I'd have been stuck at work, which wouldn't have been good. Just getting a bit of kitchen roll, that's all. I'm right here. There you go. Keep the piece there ready. The 1/350 scale Jap aircraft carrier-on building is all grey, and it's the same scale as your Tirpitz. But I took the easy option. I have kind of clocked it, Richard, to be honest, but I kind of clocked the post, and then you know how when you kind of refresh or whatever, and it's disappeared, and I'm like, it's just been hectic. I've got so much going on at the moment with work and everything else, and it's trying to keep up with everything is a nightmare. So I'm back on the 8 psi with a dark sea grey, what I'm using. I'll just start doing it. Just gentle with it. Don't need to blast it. Like so. Make sure I get it all. Now I'm just going to try and get in them grooves there. Try and get under there now. Try not to paint my finger. So I'm just going to hold it like that now. Right. There we go. So I've got it all the way around, but also inside. So all them little barrier bits, you know, where you stand and lean on it to look out, they're all sprayed as well. Yeah, you went crazy though, Richard, because you went and brought all the little tiny aeroplanes and stuff to put on your deck. Which I get it, you know, obviously aircraft carrier, you know, you need aircraft on it. Try and get in and bits in there. Need to put some more paint in there in a minute. Just clean that tip. Evening, Ron. Are you on over on YouTube now? Good man. Just gonna clean that tip a little because I don't like any build up on there. That annoys me when that happens. You have to excuse the noisy compressor. Oh, might have been a bit of a flicker there. Don't know why it does that. Hold it. There we go. So, just enough paint, that's it, empty. Clean. Put some cleaner in there. The aircraft sets are quite nice, good detail and clear canopies that makes them helpful, apart from masking them. Yeah, I bet. I have noticed that on this kit, the little aeroplane that goes on it, that goes on the ramp thing, it has no prop, which is strange because it is a prop aircraft. I don't know why it doesn't have a prop with it. Doesn't even come with it on the kit, so it's a bit of a strange one, to be honest. But it is what it is. I'll maybe make a prop for it. So, can actually remove all this now, because you see, at the end of the day, I'm going to do the dazzle camo, so it's only little tiny areas need masking each time. I don't need to worry too much about the whole bigger picture, and it means I can just means that I can start placing bits on as well at the same time. And remember where everything goes again. And that's there, isn't it? That's it. That will go on there like that. This wonderful bit. Get worked on there like that. And this wonderful bit. I'll get these circles out as well. One. Two. On there. There. Three. Right. So that's it starting to go on. Then there's my deck, you see, steel deck, and then the grey on the side. So now I can see where that white one's going to go. On that side, it's just a one stripe on that side, by the looks of it, the white. And then on this side, I can see there is a bit of a white one there, and a little bit on that back edge over here for that white one there, but not much. So not too much messing about there with a dazzle on this section, so that's not too bad. Could have been a lot worse, so that's all good. So well, Fred, make a prop out of acetate sheeting and paint the edge yellow, orange. Yeah. Oh, hi David. Sprue and Glue. How you doing? It's David, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Just popped in. Drop a thumbs up. Oh, cheers, pal. Thank you very much. Hope you're keeping well. So, here's my thing. So now I've got to work out and, you know, kind of draw roughly where it's going to go across on the grey, and then we'll quickly mask either side of it and just spray that with a drop of white, and we should be good. So if I hold that there, I look at that. I don't know if it's going to help me, this pen, or not. I don't want to go across there, up there, across like that, and across there, up there, across there, a bit of that, yeah, and then up there like that. Yeah, I think that'll be right. That is madness. Right, we're going to do this bit because we've got 20 minutes and I'll be able to do it in 20 minutes. Hopefully. So, I need to go across that, like that, and across there like that. Be on the top. Get white on my deck. Now this might need a little touch up as I go along, but there's my first bit. But you'll definitely enjoy this submarine, especially when you do it as a submarine that is a sea diorama. That's what I'm saying to that. I knew that kind of comment was going to come, and it's not happening. Well, I say it's not happening, you know, I suppose you can say never, but I think what I've got to do is a challenge in itself. So trying to do that is just craziness. Right. Now, if I've done this right, it should pretty much be right. Like I say, I might have to touch it up here and there at some point, like I did on the last ones, to be fair. So it's easy enough to touch up. I need to. All right. Shall we get a cut edge? Like that. Going everywhere. Right. So we've got our bits there. White. Make sure I got that right. Well, here we go. See how it goes. But just enough time to do the one side, see? I didn't say that really. Right. Yeah. Not even to see what that's looking like, but white dot on that. And the last bit. This one. Obviously there's details to pick out, there's weathering, you know, there's lots of, I'm just getting the basic colours down at the moment. Like so. All that for 2 seconds like that. Madness, so it is. And we've still got 10, 11, 12 minutes, so all good. I think I'll push up a little while I'm cleaning it. Fingers there. Nice. Right, so I'll pull that off now. Pull that off. Pull that off. That bit. And that bit. Pop that on there. Like that. Put all this off. Yeah. Pop that on there. And you'll get the gist of it. So that's that. It's not on the inside, but it's on there nicely. And then we get the old shippy doo. I'll put that lot on there. Like that. Now, I'm not even looked at it yet, so we shall see. Oh, yes. Now you can see my theory of doing it in sections. There we go. So I've got my line there, all lined up, going up. But when you look at it that way, it's all decks and everything, and there's no white anywhere where it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? So once that's aqua glossed, that should look super duper. So next time, hopefully next Saturday, but we shall see, because I'm going to have to tell you something in a minute anyway. But next time I'll do the same on this side with that little thinner white one on the left there of the picture, and then that little touch of white on the right hand side there. You can definitely get how it's gonna go. It's yeah, all good. So next Saturday, I don't know if I'll be live. Next week I've got a week off work, 10 days, and I'm gonna have to go over to Fife to the shop and deal with a few things and sort a few things and have a few drinks with my pal. So I don't know if I'll be going on Saturday or not, but I might be going Saturday for a few days away. Cheers, Richard. So you get the gist of it anyway, what I'm up to there. Yeah, so I might be going away. Cheers, Apple. Thanks, Moose. Thank you very much, Muse. Yeah, so I might not be live again next Saturday because I've got to go away, but I will try and go live during the week at some point while I'm off. So I've got a few little travels to do and stuff like that, so all good. For those of you who will be going to Telford, I'll be there. I'm looking forward to it in November, so that'll be cool. So we are starting to get there with the superstructure and everything. There you go, you get a nice picture of it there, look now. So all good, and then that side's just plain till I get it done. And there you go, it's all metal finish still how it should be. We've still got all the guns and craziness and loads of other little silly little bits to put on, and obviously all sorts of other stuff to deal with, but we'll get there. It's fun. We'll figure it. We'll get it going and get it done. So yeah, hopefully next Saturday I'm on, but like I say, I'm not sure, because I should be travelling to Fife. Obviously, if you see me posting on social media, Twitter and Facebook and that lot, saying that's me away for the train on Saturday and all this carry on, then you know I'm not coming. I won't be live because I won't be at home. But all good apart from that. So, and I'll be coming back with some goodies as you do. So that's it for now, guys. Everyone take care, stay safe, and you know where I am if you want me. Send a message, text, whatever, and say hi even, whatever. And I'll see you again shortly, hopefully. All good. I want to get it done, so you know I am trying to fit in bench time when I can, because I'd like to get it done, mainly because I've got so many other builds I need doing. So all good. So that's it. Take care, have a lovely evening. I'm back at work tomorrow, so the joys. And I'll see you all soon, no doubt. Bye for now.